Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Database Tech. In today's video, we'll learn how to restore a table that was dropped accidentally in an Oracle 19c RAC database. We'll use the recycle bin feature of Oracle database for this demo. This is a beginner-friendly practical demo, so we'll walk through every step. Let's quickly look at the environment used in this lab. I have two training servers, gget01 and gget02. Oracle 19c grid infrastructure is installed, and I have Oracle 19c database home, and the database name is mydb, and this database has two instances, mydb1, mydb2. Remember, recycle bin is a database level feature, so it works the same way in both non-RAC and RAC databases. You can connect to any one instance and restore the table. We'll follow this document to restore a drop table from recycle bin. Let me connect to my database first. I have logged into my node 1. Let me connect to SQL Plus. This is my database. First thing, we'll check whether the recycle bin feature is enabled or not in the database. We'll run this command. So my database recycle bin is off. I'll enable this. This will enable the recycle bin. As this is modified in SP file, we need to restart the database. Database is stopped. Start the database now. Database is started. Let me check the status of the database. It is running on both the nodes. We'll verify this now. Okay, recycle bin is on. So we'll drop a table to simulate this lab. So I have this table. Let me see the count of this table first. So this table has 10,000 records. Now I'll drop this table. I have dropped the table now. Now if you try to select data from this table, it will throw error. So table doesn't exist anymore. Now we'll check recycle bin and try to restore the table from the recycle bin. I'll set column formats. Now run this select statement. I'm querying db underscore recycle bin, and in the wire class you see my table name customers and the owner test user. Let's see the output. You can see the table in recycle bin. Let's try to restore it from the recycle bin. Before restoring the table from the recycle bin, let's try to query the recycle bin object here. You can see the owner is test user. The object name in recycle bin starts with bin dollar, and then you will see the original name of the table is customers, and the type of this object is table. We can see all this information in the recycle bin. Now before restoring from the recycle bin, we'll try to run select statement and see the output. Select star from test user dot, then take this recycle bin name. We can actually run a select query on this table. But can you run DML operation like delete or update? Let's try that. We'll try to delete this above record. Let's try that. So it gives us an error message that we cannot perform any DDL or DML operation over the objects in the recycle bin. So although we can select, but we cannot run any DML operation. Now we can restore this table. Let's do that. This is the command to restore the table from recycle bin. Table is restored. Now, if you run the same command, will you be able to see the record in recycle bin? Let's do that. Nothing is in the recycle bin anymore because we have restored the table and it has been moved from recycle bin. We can restore the table with a different name also. Let's try that. I'll drop the table again. Table is dropped. Now if you run this query again, you'll see the object in recycle bin but with a different name this time. So we'll use this name to restore the table. Now we're going to rename it with a new name. Flashback table test user customers to before drop rename. You give it a new name. I'll give cust underscore bkp. Sorry, I missed one keyword. Let me correct it. Table is restored with a new name and we'll query this table now. We can see the records here. Okay, this is another way to restore a table using the bin name which is stored in the recycle bin. Let's try that out. Okay, I'll drop this table. Table is dropped. Now check the name of this object. This time my table name is different. So I have to give the table name cus underscore bkp. You see the original name is here and the new object name in recycle bin is this one. We'll try to restore using the recycle bin object name. Here now take this object name to before drop. It is restored with this name now. Again select the table to confirm that it has been restored. We can see those records. One more test. We'll rename this table, drop this again, and see the name of this table in recycle bin now. We'll try with the second restore method. Take this name. We'll rename this again. Let me add that keyword also. Table is restored. Now you can validate it. Let's check the recycle bin now. Nothing is here as we have moved the table. So recycle bin is empty now. So I think you have understood the concept of recycle bin. Remember, this doesn't use any flashback logs. If your database flashback is on or off, it doesn't matter. Let's quickly check that also. So although my flashback feature is disabled, I was able to restore the table from recycle bin. This confirms that we do not need to turn on flashback in the database. So this is very useful when table is accidentally dropped and you need to quickly restore the table. This is the easiest way to restore a table. I think you have learned something new today. Creating these videos takes a lot of effort. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. It really motivates me to create more content like this. Thank you for your support.